Hello lawn mowing people. What I'm going to talk about today is how a simple cash flow chart can help you make more money mowing lawns. And I'm just going to cover a few of the main points here, and then I'll take you into cash flow and show you how I work my way around one. So what is a cash flow? So what it does is it gives you a roadmap of what's coming in and what's going out of your business. And why is a cash flow important? A cash flow is important because what it does is it lets you know when you're going to have excess money in it, and better still, it lets you know when you're going to be short of money, so you can budget for shortfalls and you know in advance when that's going to happen. So how do you create a cash flow statement? So you have your balance at the beginning of the month, you add all the money that you intend to earn that month, and then you take off all the money that you intend to spend that month, and then you have your balance left over, which you take onto the next month. And so the information that you need to include in your cash flow statement is basically everything that's coming into your business in the way of income and everything that's going out of your business in the way of expenditures. So here I'll take you to a quick cash flow and we'll have a look, and we'll just run through this here. So basically, this is a cash flow. This is assuming that someone's starting a lawn mowing business from scratch, and they haven't got any lawns at all, and they're starting in October. Sorry, they're starting in August. I don't know why I did that, but they're starting in August. And I'm only just choosing that because that's what's written here. There's no real reason. And I'm going to assume that they're going to get 4 new lawns that month, and that's going to bring their total to 4. This is about the amount of hours that they're working, and this is the balance that they have coming in. So they start with absolutely nothing. Let's say they do those 4 lawns and they earn $320, and then you've got $195 from just one-off work that comes in, cleanups and things like that. So the total that they've earned that month is $515. And then you've got their expenditure. I've put marketing in here because I actually drew this up for my Google marketing that I do for other lawn mowing businesses. So I wanted to show the marketing content, but this would actually be included in your running costs. And your running costs are also going to have a separate column that you just, if you were going to use this here, you just insert one column above, and you'd put in a column for petrol, you'd put in a column for mower repairs, and just all the one for stationery, just all the outgoings that you have for your business. And then what it does is you put your drawings in there, and then it adds the whole total together, and you can see that your balance is $7.50. So that's what you're actually carrying into the next month. Next month, so your total lawns is 10, and you've earned $800, $195 on one-off work. So that's work over and above, and so you've almost earned $1,000. Now the thing about cash flow charts is that you can actually change these figures and get an idea of how it's going to go, because if things go badly, then you go into the negative. So if I go like this is your drawings. So let's say I take your drawings out, and you notice at the end, when this is all over and you've done 12 months, you're looking at having $3,700 there. So let's say I put drawings in, and let's say I start drawings at $500. Well, of course, what's going to happen is that there is going to go into negative for that month because you haven't got the $500 there. And so you know that you're going to have to work this month and not pay yourself because you're starting off your business. Can you afford to pay yourself this month? Let's have a look. Yeah, you probably could. Let's say you pay yourself $100 a week, $400 for the first month. And then let's see, can you afford to pay yourself $1,000 that month? No, let's try 800. So double that. Then let's try 15. No, but too much. And so as you can see, what this cash flow is helping me do is it's helping me project how much I should be paying myself from my business. And I could say, if I want to, let's say, try and get 1,500 the following month, yep, let's try 2,000. Okay, that sounds good. Now we really want to get it up to at least 4,000, because we want to pay ourselves $1,000 a week. It looks like we're not going to do it this month, so we might stay on 2,000 there. Move this month up to 2,500, not 25,000, and that's basically how your cash flow works. And you can do the same thing here. You can say, hey, look, if I take my marketing and I drop my marketing off, is it going to make a difference? Well, that month it will make a difference, because it's going to give you $257. But the thing is that if you do knock your marketing off like that, you probably won't get the lawns that month. And the other thing is that you can use this to figure out where things are going to happen and how things are going to affect you. So let's say you're looking at buying a machine that's worth like $1,200 that month. Well, then you can tell that if you buy that machine, you won't be able to pay yourself that month. So it gives you an idea. You might say, hey, I'll get an overdraft for $1,000 for that month, and that's going to cover that machine. Or you may make plans to work around it. So one of the things you need to remember is this here does have fluctuations. So this is, you've got a lawn mowing business which fluctuates with the seasons. So you've got seasons where you're earning more money and seasons where you're earning less, and you can see that reflected here in the amount of lawns that this business is picking up with their using the same advertising budget. Here, that advertising budget is getting them 8 lawns. Here, that same advertising budget is getting them 4. And so that's the other thing that you've got to consider, is the fact that not all your seasons are going to be earning you money, and not all your seasons are going to have the same amount of new customers coming in. Some seasons will be better than others. So that's the other thing to remember. And what I'm going to do is I'll include a copy of this in the below this video, and so you'll be able to download it and have a play around with it. And when you go to add in things, you can add in things like petrol, and then you could add another column. So go here, add another row above, and then, but just remember that if you're going to add rows, add them in this spot here, because this here is all one equation, and that comes, so this here's all together, and that comes up in this row. So anything that you add in here is going to be automatically included. Otherwise you'll have to get in there and do sums, which is fine if you know your way around Excel, but if you don't know how to do that, then just add any of your extras in here, and that's your expenditures, and they'll get added into your total expenditure. So that's basically everything I have to say about how to do a cash flow. I hope that helps, and this is just one way that you can use to figure out how much to pay yourself, what months you're making money, and basically whether your business is profitable or not. So I'd suggest that you make a cash flow, or download this one and use this one and just fill it out a little bit, and yeah, get out there, do your figures, get out there, mow lawns, have fun, and happy lawn mowing, people.